really understand what the colon meant. And then later, when I was married, I asked my husband, what does that colon mean? And he would explain what it meant. And I'm so thankful for my husband because he could understand the English in the Bible and he could help me to learn. So finally, one day, my sins started to bother me. Am I really forgiven for my sins? I don't know. But I started reading the Bible, and then one day I realized my sins are gone. I am forgiven. But exactly when I became saved, I don't remember exactly, but I remember that I felt free. So we joined the Mennonite church, but they focused on how you should dress and all these rules. First I was excited to learn the Bible and become mature, and then it started falling off, and I had the other Mennonite lady said, oh no, come over here and we'll help you follow the Bible. So I went to the other church, but they started talking about rules again and about this and that, and I was so tired of it because I wanted to focus on the Bible. They wanted to talk about how you dress and how you act, and I want to talk about God, focus on God. So I became so confused about many things. They talked about many things that we did not agree with. So I decided to stay home for a while. I know when I first left, I was so excited and I was so happy and I felt the joy, and then now I wasn't. So we found another church, and the women had blouses. They couldn't cut their hair. They had to wear long sleeves. They had strict rules. They had to wear skirts. And after my daughter's accident, something happened. Something happened in the church when they took my two older sons from me. They talked about us being bad parents, and they took our two older kids. I'm not a perfect mom, and my husband was not a perfect father, but we, have been learning, and these people just really criticized us, and so we decided that we were just going to stop, and we weren't going to go to church. So my husband said, we've already joined 3 different churches, and they're like cults, strict rules. And my husband said, because we grew up in the back of our mind teaching us about the rules, you must follow the rules, we thought that that's what kind of church we need to go to. But on that last church, we said, forget that. So we sold our house and we moved 2 hours away from that area. All those problems, we moved 2 hours away. And so we were trying to think, where are we going to go next? So for 6 months, we stayed home. And then somehow God said, go to Texas. So we flew to Texas and we looked around. And then what happened, my friend, he was an ex-Amish missionary, I met him, and he said, I have a job for your husband, and I can help you find an apartment. And so we moved to Texas. We didn't know hardly anybody in Texas, but we started a new life. We didn't know how it would be for us because we didn't know anyone that was out of our comfort zone. But good for us. Now we love Texas. We're meeting different people. God is blessing us. And now we're going to stop focusing about the churches we went to in the past, but start focusing on joy and the Bible and the bad things that have happened in our life. We're not going to think of those. We're going to think of peace and where we are right now. And I'd always ask people before, pray for me that I can be strong. In Acts chapter 4, verse 12, it says, Jesus is the only one that can save people. His name is the only powerful name in the world, and he will give salvation to people. We must be saved through Jesus. All those other churches when I was growing up said if I got baptized in the Amish church, then we're saved. Maybe we'll go to heaven if we do very good things, but if we didn't, then we wouldn't. And then finally I understand that the Bible says we can only get to heaven through Jesus. So now I hear many people saying you have to be a member of a certain church, or you have to be Amish, or you have to be Mennonite, and you must follow all these rules, and it's so confusing. But with God, we can be saved